competition. Excuse me, top 4. I got to break that bad habit. On your left is Matt Stamps playing 4-color Death Shadow, Wade Lawson playing Sultai Titan, and Jason Bryant playing Vance Snowblade. On your right is Daniel D'Amato playing Gift Storm, Caleb Scherer playing Gift Storm, and Rebecca Adlman playing Sultai Titan. Wade's on 6, Caleb's on 7. We are going to be underway. Caleb is going to start things off with just a land and pass the turn back to Spire Bluff Canal.
And these Primeval Titan decks, a lot of them don't even kill in one turn anymore. They're doing it with Field of the Dead, not even Valakut, which is even better for Storm.
This strikes me as the dream here, this kind of matchup. They don't have much interaction, and then they take, I don't want to say forever to kill the opponent, but it's not fast.
I'm going to grape shot your 4 zombies and you for 18.
Yeah, sure. I think you've got a lot of time to work with. Also, you're able to do this, which is just play a game. You're able to play an enabler and not be scared of it dying.
It's not going to be close.
So there's some appeal there, I think. What's this? All right, you're dead.
That ain't it.
You're dead.
That ain't it. All right.
You're dead. If you're not dead, you'll be dead the following turn. And Caleb will know if you're dead or not. See, also, the unique thing here is like, you don't have to go for it this turn, right? You've got, like, at least another turn.
At least another turn.
Right? To just go, like, I don't know, let me sculpt a Roo.
What is this dude doing next turn? It's like, I don't know, Obstinate Baloth? You got some time. You got some time to set up here.
Obstinate Baloth?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Explosive Vegetations?
Yeah,
I don't know. Nothing good.
Sure.
Nothing good.
Haro.
Yeah. There you go.
Here is a Serum Visions. Draw a card, scry 2. Hit 1, hit 2. Gifts ungiven among those cards.
Yeah, that's game next turn. He's got his hands completely rolled up. Rituals, cantrips, takes the gifts, got a reducer.
You're just calling it, huh? That's that.
Well, if Caleb leaves the gifts on top, I mean, again, I guess there's still the what's the rush?
That's how I feel.
Because it's not like he's going to do anything good for 5 mana either.
Yeah. Another Serum Visions. Let's draw another card. Hiya. Scry. 2. Past in Flames and Opt. Past in Flames looks like it'll be the draw next turn.
Game.
I love how confident you are. Oh, yeah. Make him feel it.
Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah.
It's a good block.
Love the block.
It's a good block. High-level block by Wade Lawson. All right, let's go back over to Wade, who's in, I'll politely call it trouble.
Yeah, he's in some trouble.
Yeah. Three mana. Oko. All right, well.
Something, I guess.
That's legit. Cost reducer is... I don't want to say you have to have a cost reducer to go off because we've seen Caleb go off plenty of times without a cost reducer, but...
It's the best thing that Lawson can do.
Yep. Now there's a Grazer. Bajuka Bog's going to ice the graveyard, which matters.
Yeah, I mean, the problem there is that the graveyard there, not really anything of note in there regarding Past in Flames. You're not getting any of the rituals.
Yeah. Caleb's going to do some attacking here. He's going to go after the opponent as opposed to Oko because knocking the opponent down to 17 is actually probably better for Storm since it kills via Grape Shot.
Yep. Trying to incrementally work down this Oko doesn't amount to very much, but 3 points might make it a little bit easier to combo off.
This is another Baral.
And
I have to imagine we're trying to go off now. So there's a Pyretic. I have the Caleb Scherer starter kit there.
Yep.
Red blue Storm token.
3 dice.
Yep. Manamorphose. So we could probably market that.
1 skull cap.
Actually, take that out of the take that out of the tape. I just made a product.
1 small backpack, 1 large bag of peanuts.
Yep.
3 dice, 3 counters.
Custom Storm sleeve tokens.
Yep.
blue and red Ultimate Guard deck. I just made
know.
a lot of people
you need to cut
a decent average amount of money. Here's a gift ungiven.
Yeah. And are we cutting Caleb in? Absolutely not.
No, under no circumstance. You get nothing. Caleb is up a game. Got his Baral. Elked. Did not even come close to mattering. So there you go. Take a look at the sideboard here. We're going to start with Wade Lawson. 3 Assassin's Trophy, 2 Veil of Summer, 2 Ashiok Dream Render, 2 Tireless Traka, 2 Mystical Dispute, 2 Dismember, Inoko Thief of Crowns, and a Reclamation Sage.
I like the Mystical Disputes. Could be talked into Tireless Tracker in this matchup. Don't even mind Dismember. Having a little bit more interaction for the Accelerator is important. And I don't know if Ashiok is it too slow for this kind of matchup? Not super sure. It does do good work against Gifts Ungiven, though, which is important.
I think it's too slow.
Probably too slow.
Also, you don't need Gifts Ungiven to go off. Obviously, it makes it easier.
That's the issue. It's not necessary.
Now, what's going on here with this sideboard for Caleb? He's got 4 Aria Flame. Okay. 3 Bolts, 2 Factor Fiction. 2 Factor Fiction?
Hell yeah.
Spell Pierce Abrade, Shenanigans, Dismember, Empty the Warrens, and Ignite Memories. What's going on here?
I like Empty the Warrens in this kind of matchup. I also like Aria Flame. I imagine it kind of comes in against anyone who might be better at interacting with your graveyard post-board, which, Sultai decks typically are. And the matchup is slow enough that I like 2 copies of Factor Fiction. It's also just...
I mean, you don't gotta sell me on that.
It is so hilarious if Lawson brings in Ashiok and you sideboard out your Gifts Ungivens for Factor Fictions.
Factor Fiction has my favorite flavor text of all time. The original version doesn't have any.
Is it like you're a dummy? Haha. We're gonna show. It's now public information that you're a big dum dum.
Yeah, it's close to that. It's close. It's close. Try to pretend like you understand what's important.
Yeah,
it's my favorite flavor text of all time. I'm not a big flavor text guy, but Factor Fiction is like one of my favorite cards of all time, and yeah, I just love it. I just love it.
I have some biases for the old stuff, and stylistically it's very different than how Magic does flavor text now. So I don't want to compare old cards of relatively recent designs.
But you're about to.
No, of relatively recent designs. Mine is Boros Charm.
Ooh, I don't know that one. Hold on. Let's see. Can we bring up Boros Charm?
Something of a personal expression of ideology here.
Let's see if we can get... We got Dan the Man bringing up Boros Charm here just for you. It would be your invitational card if you can make a card, probably.
No, I don't like the design of Boros Charm. I can get into it. Yeah, it's really powerful. It's just that I don't like that there's a charm where one mode is so much more powerful than the other modes, which takes away from the flexibility of it.
Okay.
Also, the modes are too similar to each other. Double strike and deal 4 damage is too often the same thing, and double strike and make your things indestructible is too often the same thing.
Oh well.
It's not really versatile because one is way more powerful than the rest, and all the modes are too similar. You need to get the Gatecrash one.
Oh,
Dan.
okay. I thought
when I ask for a card, assume I always mean the oldest printing.
Is there? What's this? Oh, this is from some. Okay, here we go. Practice compassion and mercy, but know when they must end. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. That
resonates with me.
Is that how you operate in real life?
That resonates with me.
Actually, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Get that heinous one off the screen.
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
All right. Let's learn a bit more about Caleb Scherer now. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Stormmaster. Didn't see him a lot on the SCG Tour last year. Only played 12 Opens, which is a lot for most people, but not a lot for Caleb.
No. Not a great 2019. Didn't participate in Players' Championship. No top 8s even in the Opens. But over the years has one of the top resumes on the SCG Tour. Participated in Players' Championship. Won an Invitational, a couple top 8s. No Open wins, but 12 top 8s scattered over the years.
Runner-up at the Players' Championship in 2016 before losing to his good buddy and teammate Joe Lissette in the finals. So that is Caleb Scherer, who basically lives out of his backpack and plays Storm at almost every tournament he can. So we're going to watch game number 2 here unfold in just a moment between Caleb Scherer and Wade Lawson. When we have updates and other matchups, we will let you know. But for now, Patrick, talk to him.
I want all of you for a moment to stop wiping your nose on your sleeve and pay attention to this promo. Go.starcitygames.com/premium. If you become a premium member, you get instant access to a variety of exclusive benefits. First of all, best Magic content on the web. Past that, 5% off sealed products, 10% off singles, 15% off supplies, no caveats, no asterisks. That's across the website. You get your $7.99 subscription fee back very quickly in savings if you purchase anything with regularity. So stop being a fool for once and head over to go.starcitygames.com/premium and sign up right now.
They can't wait. They have to do it right now.
Want you?
Okay. Just want to confirm that they have to do it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Want you to wipe the spaghetti sauce off of your stupid face.
Don't do that. Spaghetti's great.
And go to our website.
Yeah. It's a little early for spaghetti, I think. Depends on where you're at.
Go put some socks on.
Don't know. Do you wear socks around the house?
Typically, no.
I'm barefoot always.
Our house is in the middle of a renovation, so it's kind of necessary for me to wear shoes in a lot of the house.
Sure. Here's an Explorer.
I end up with glass in my feet, like, often. Often.
Often, bro, you gotta.
I have a very old dinosaur energy to me now, where it's just not only is there a lot of glass in my foot, but it's often in there for like a long time before it's like noticeable.
Okay, you got some work you got to do on that.
Sideboard,
I would say.
Sideboard dismember for Lawson, a little bit narrow, but the interaction matters. Got to be able to kill an accelerator.
Nah, I like it. I think you got to do it.
Factor fiction. Could you imagine what commentary would have been like if you and I were covering standard formats with factor fiction? That's the only thing we'd ever talk about.
Yeah.
The kids don't know. That's how you can tell if someone's a Magic kid, if they have no framework for factor fiction.
Yeah, what is? Oh, that's an electromancer that's been modified
into a Pikachu.
Yeah,
One
I
of
think
the
so.
electricity ones, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I get it. It's clever.
I was a little taken aback. I wasn't sure what was happening there. Apparently, it's an Electabuzz.
Okay.
You uncultured swine.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. You're getting it now.
There you go. It's very clear what that is. I missed out on the Pokemon whole thing.
Oh.
I watched the TV show when I was a kid.
So that's interesting because this is a place where our gap in age comes up, is Pokemon. I was a little bit old for it. I was working at the only game in town in high school. I was a certified Pokemon trainer, running birthday parties. I kid you not, running birthday parties and such. I played in one. I played in one tournament because I was like, there's a deck lying around. I had nothing going on this Saturday, and it was just I went ahead and I'm playing in this tournament, and I'm like, I have this moment of being like, I don't know, these kids are all 12, and I'm like 17. Is it weird for me to be playing in this thing? And then round one of this Pokemon tournament, I got rinsed by one of the 12-year-olds, and I dropped it 0-1. So I technically am a sanctioned Pokemon trainer and competitive player, but my Magic resume does overshine my Pokemon resume.
Understood. You got rinsed, quote unquote.
Oh yeah. Not competitive. Game was not. I don't know. He saved up his allowance money for Hitmonchans or something. Just
I don't know.
Just took me behind. Just shoved me into a dumpster. You know, this little rugrat would never step to me on the streets like that. You know what I mean? But Pokemon, like that's just how it goes.
Here's a gift ungiven. I love Veil counter, right?
God.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Veil countering gifts ungiven because it targets the opponent. It's unbelievable.
Come on.
It's unbelievable. Yeah. It's one of my favorite interactions.
Does it counter factor fiction?
I'd have to read factor fiction again.
Because you target someone?
Remand it.
That's sick.
Yeah. And I think we get a little Baral Lutski Poo. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Take that, Veil of Summer Human. I was actually very into that.
That was a great
sequence.
sequence.
I like that. Caleb's probably going to kill him now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a lot of fun and everything, but now you're dying.
Yeah. Goes into the starter kit.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean you up now, which I like a lot. You think it's funny?
Yeah, you
think it's funny, Phil, suffering my gifts?
Good. I like seeing this.
This matchup looks horrible. For
why? Is it
Salted Titan?
Is it the complete absence of any good cards or any pressure or any interaction?
It's all of it.
Yeah.
It's everything you just mentioned.
Lawson even drew their sideboard cards and they were good. The Dismember was great.
They actually just worked.
Veil Summer was, it didn't end up working out, but the spot that Lawson got to was good with it.
Yep.
And now we're here again.
It's a tough road to hoe, is what I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to say something, which I do.
Yep. Someone has also read their contract, it looks like.
Yes. I'm keeping up on it diligently.
Yeah.
Glad you've noticed.
Yeah. The clause in our contract that talks about word count every show.
Sure. 5 Storm, draw some cards. Here's a... We're going to go from the graveyard now via Pass and Flames. Going to start off with a sleight of hand. If you're keeping track at home, Jason Bryant, Rebecca Adlman, they're going to Game 3. And then for Daniel D'Amato, up a game of Gift Storm, up against Matt Stamps, playing 4-color Death Shadow. More manas, more Storm, Storm of 9. Maybe I'll start testing Storm Magic online. Look, I think we've gone a little too far in this metagame at the moment with these Urza decks and these Titan decks. So this Titan deck is like metagamed to try to beat Urza strategies, right? Which it probably does a pretty good job of. It's horrible against this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to be like overly hyperbolic, but I think we're talking like 80-20.
So I had this experience a lot with Burn over the years where, it's not necessarily the best deck. I don't know if it's ever been the best deck to play at a given moment, but I've played with it a lot. I kind of know the ins and outs of a lot of matchups, and there's sometimes where the metagame has gotten so inbred that my win rate starts going through the roof, even if it might not be on anyone's list of best decks to be playing.
Okay.
Remember maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, when Storm was like probably the most popular deck in Modern?
It was one of the most popular decks, yeah, for sure.
And I was just cleaning up with Burn, even though it wasn't necessarily on someone's list as like a deck to be playing at that point. I'm sure Caleb has that experience all the time with Gift Storm, where not on the top billing, it's not, bold ink on the marquee, best deck in the format, but the metagame gets to this certain point where you're favored with your experience and with the matchup on against 3 of the 4 best decks in the format right now, and you can have really good tournaments, and Caleb's in the middle of that right now.
Yeah, he is off to another fantastic start, 9-2. His team is up a match thanks to him. So we're going to go to Becky and Jason. I got to say, Jason, it's a good hat.
Mm-hmm. A lot of hats.
Yeah. Yeah, we got 3 hats in this match. Dare I say, hat flooded?
A little hat flooded.
A little hat flooded here? Kind of into it. Looks like Jason's going to take a mulligan at 6 here. Classic hat flood.
Bottom left shot is still on Caleb.
All right, let's see if Jason can find a better hand here as he's going to take a look at his 6.
No copies of Urza at the table right now. I believe
Weird.
that is a first this weekend.
It's weird. I don't know what to do with that. But you know what? I'm happy about it. Let's give that deck a break. That's what I think.
I think that the element of the deck I find to be the most infuriating.
Oh, there's only one?
I said the most.
Okay.
A lot to choose from.
Okay.
Is that it has no good cards to Urza into. So
Sure.
you have Urza and 20 mana and nothing happens.
Sure.
Turn after turn.
Sure.
That is, I can't handle that.
There's no like mega spike to hit
Right,
like an Ulamog or something.
Yeah, is there a Blightsteel in there or just something?
Yeah, nope.
Over with? I would settle for Razormane Masticore. Just something that moves the game forward.
The Stoneforge Mystic in the house. Let's see what equipment and lands Jason Bryant's going to get here. All right, Sword of Feast and Famine, Breeding Pool, Hollow to Fountain. He'll shuffle, present. We'll keep on rocking and rolling here. Now remember, Bant Snowblade does not close the fastest, but Sword of Feast and Famine, pretty good against this deck.
Absolutely. I mean, the pro colors matter. The deck needs kind of all of its resources to get a Primeval Titan. It's more pressure. It's an intense sword. that piece of equipment is intense.
Yeah. It's a real card. All right, there's a forest. There's Tri-Belter, pass the turn back. Field of the Ruin. All right. Back to Adlman. No sacrifice of the Tri-Belter may be a little surprising. Prismatic Vista's the land.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's some hope of being able to chump block something with an equipment at some point if you're not in a rush for the mana.
And there's a swamp, so I'm curious to see what our Sultai Titan player has coming here. It's obviously something. All right, Dismember plays.
So Adlman has passed the first test, at least. No creature to go along with the sword.
That is certainly step one. Ah. Daniel won very quickly, I see. One could say too quick. As we were trying to watch this particular game come to its natural conclusion. But you know what that means?
What does that mean?
That means Storm's really good right now, I think.
I mean, 2-0 against Death's Shadow that's one of the tougher matchups too historically.
Yeah.
A lot of really powerful one-mana cards.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to shake hands because Daniel went faster than I think everyone at the table expected him to, because that matchup is generally pretty bad for Storm.
But 10 and